This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, the bad actors naked shorting AMC has slowed down on the volume. And the reason they slowed down on the volume is this. When they create all these sell orders that pushes up the volume and pushes the price down, what happens is retail investors and probably institutions also jump in and buy more, which creates a deeper hole for these naked shorters and their Rico co-conspirators. Okay, so they're like trapped in a position where they want to push it down, but the more they push it down, the more people jump in and buy more and lower their average. So they don't know what they're going to do, and they can't let it run, because if it gets to $5.66, that's another nightmare for them. So they're stuck and they can't get out. And they're hoping for some type of miracle, some type of intervention from God probably, in order to save them. But in my opinion, and I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell AMC, I don't think anybody has to do anything. Even though the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI knows exactly what these guys are doing, I believe everybody could just sit back and the whole thing will implode on itself, because the liquidity is running out, and they've been selling counterfeit shares for over 4 years. So it's going to get ugly. It is going to get ugly, no doubt in my mind. But anyway, here are the AMC numbers. The reported volume, 6,624,936. Those numbers mean absolutely nothing, because we can't see what's going on in the dog pools. We can't see what's going on in the other exchanges they're using in order to manipulate the price of the stock. Calls in the money they're claiming is only 3,146 at $5.63,825. I don't believe those numbers at all, but I don't believe any of their numbers, because I know that they're criminals. I know that they do what they want because nobody holds them accountable. It's not like we have regulatory agencies or law enforcement agencies that enforce the rules of the market in the United States of America. We do not have that, okay? We have agencies and law enforcement agencies in name, but their job, their mandate is not to protect retail investors. It's not to protect the market. Their mandate is protect the 1%ers from each other, and protect the 1%ers if a 99% figure out a way to take their money. Okay? 34.5% of the volume was shorted shares, allegedly. So they're saying they found 2,300,000 AMC shares to short into the market to manipulate the price back down. I would love to see where they're getting these shares from. I mean, that's all I want right now. All I want is the blue sheets. All I want is the chain of custody of these shares, where these shares originating. That's all we've been asking for the last 4 years. Yet the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI, who can get this information, they can get this information without any court order. They refuse to do it. Now, let me ask you guys something. If the FBI, the DOJ, and the SEC knew that there were no counterfeit shares, wouldn't they get that information and release it to the public and show us that we're full of shit? They would do that. But they can't do that. They haven't done it. And the reason why? Because the blue sheets, the trading history, shows the exact opposite. It probably shows trillions of counterfeit shares and FTDs that disappear like a magic trick in thin air every single day. And the SEC and the DOJ claim willful blindness to the biggest financial crime in the history of the planet. No doubt in my mind about that. And you know how I know they also slowed down? The short exempt is only 73,223, which means they slowed down. They slowed it down. But They can't stop. Because every time there's buys, they got to do something to counter the buys to manipulate the price. Okay? That's how this works. No doubt in my mind about that. And they are claiming they can cover all all their AMC short positions in 6.14 trading days. Guys, you think these billion-dollar market makers, prime brokers, if they could get out a dangerous play like this in 6 days, don't you think they would have got out and washed their hands of AMC? Don't you think they would have had AMC in their rearview mirror? They can't get out of AMC. They're stuck. They can't get out because the minute they start covering, the price starts running to the moon, and they don't have the funds to cover all those shares, and it's going to leave the OCC, it's going to leave FINRA, it's going to leave the DTCC in a whole lot of trouble financially, and I believe it has the potential to collapse the entire global market. Yes, I believe a small movie theater company has the power to collapse the entire global market. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think if they could have covered all their AMC in 6.14 trading days, they would have done it already and washed their hands of the apes and retail investors? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.